Your property manager is either the best hire you ever made or the slow leak quietly draining your investment dry. And the scariest part is, most landlords don't find out which one they have until thousands of dollars have already walked out the door. Think of your property manager like a pilot. You're not in the cockpit, you trust them completely, and by the time something feels wrong, you're already in a nosedive. The whole game of passive real estate income lives or dies on this one relationship, yet most investors spend more time picking a refrigerator than vetting the person controlling their asset. The first sign you've found a good one is response time, not to you, but to your tenants. A manager who lets maintenance requests sit for a week is quietly building a case for your tenant to break their lease, and in most states, that's legally airtight. The second sign is vacancy rate transparency, meaning they can tell you their average days on market without hesitating or changing the subject. If they fumble that number or get weirdly philosophical about it, run, because a property sitting empty for 60 days costs you more than most repairs ever would. Third, ask them how they screen tenants. And if they say, "We check credit," just smile and back away, slowly. A real operator is running criminal background, eviction history, income to rent ratios, and calling previous landlords, because one bad tenant can cost you 6 to 12 months of income plus legal fees. Fourth, watch how they handle the maintenance markup conversation, because some managers take a 15 to 40% cut on every repair vendor they send to your property. That leaky faucet that should cost $200 just became a quiet little profit center for someone who isn't you. Fifth, a great manager sends you detailed monthly statements without you having to ask twice, and a bad one sends you a PDF that looks like it was made in 2004 and somehow still has rounding errors. Financial transparency isn't a bonus feature, it's the baseline proof that someone respects your investment. Sixth, look for someone who understands local rent trends, because setting rent 5% below market on a 3-unit building costs you over $3,000 a year before anything even breaks. The best managers do annual rent analysis like clockwork, not because you asked, but because they understand that your yield is their reputation. Seventh, check their eviction process knowledge, not because you want to evict anyone, but because a manager who doesn't know the timeline, paperwork, and local court nuances will cost you months of unpaid rent learning on your dime. The irony is that strong eviction knowledge usually means they rarely need to use it, because great screening prevents most of the drama up front. Eighth, great managers hold vendors accountable by maintaining a vetted, competitive roster of contractors rather than always calling the same cousin with a truck. If every single repair order goes to one company with 0 competitive bids, you're not getting market pricing, you're funding someone else's loyalty program. Ninth, look for proactive communication. Specifically, a manager who calls you before a small issue becomes a large one, not after the ceiling has already caved in. The difference between a $200 fix and a $12,000 insurance claim is almost always just timing and attention. 10th, and this one is underrated, ask them what their owner retention rate is. Because a management company with high owner turnover is telling you something very loudly without using any words. The best firms in any market keep their clients for years, because performance is the only marketing that actually compounds. Now here's the philosophical gut check. You don't need a perfect manager, you need a disciplined one, and those two things are very different. Perfection is a mood, discipline is a system, and a system protects your money when emotions, markets, and tenants stop cooperating. The real secret is that picking a property manager is actually a risk management decision disguised as a hiring decision, and the investors who treat it that way almost always outperform the ones who just go with whoever answered the phone first. Size your trust carefully, verify obsessively, and remember that one great operator across a small portfolio will outperform a sloppy one across a large one every single time. If you're ready to stop guessing and start building a rental portfolio the right way, check out our links in the description below. Whether you need help with real estate investing, home contracting work, or finding the right lenders, we've got you covered.